Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast, a podcast where Randolph struggles to look at the laptop screen for an hour and a half.
You're allowed to. Just look. Most people, listen. Just listen. They can't even see you.
They can't even see us. Yeah, exactly. So for those who are listening, I'm nervously looking at the screen right now to see what we're going to talk about. But now, welcome back to the podcast with me and Simon.
Hello.
Bro, let's just get straight to it. I can't believe we actually haven't spoken about this on a podcast yet. Forest.
I mean, it hadn't happened.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like so long ago. It feels like months ago, years ago that it had happened to us.
Literally last podcast I go, I mean, you're like, you need to lose by 3 goals and they need to win by 3 goals.
I got tweeted that clip so many times. I was sat here like really smug, like, yeah, we got it. What I do hate when people say stuff like, oh, you jinxed it. I'm like, no, don't blame this on me, man. Like, There's 11 people on the pitch. Well, 22, but I'm sure what I said didn't affect any of the players.
I'm sure they haven't all listened to the podcast and gone like, oh no, he's jinxed us.
Yeah.
And it's like when people, so as soon as Leeds got promoted, every single person in my Twitch chat was just like, oh, they're going straight back down next season. I was like, that doesn't, like, you saying that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. People have been like obviously sending me loads of memes, like trying to like get on my nerves, but it's like nothing you'll say will make me feel any worse than what's actually happened. So for those who don't know, who don't follow football, my team, Nottingham Forest, didn't make the playoffs in spectacular fashion. So we're in the playoffs since Boxing Day until literally the last minute of the game on the final day of the season.
The last minute.
Yeah, we needed a point to guarantee the playoffs. Okay, 1 point.
So a draw.
Yeah. And no matter what happens in any other game, we need to secure a draw. And if we don't get a draw, and if we lose and Swansea win, we need to keep it under I think it was a 5 or 6 goal swing. And it turns out Swansea won 4-1 and we lost 4-1. So Swansea made it to the playoffs on goal difference by 1 goal, I think. I mean, the fourth goal for Forest, we were on your stream, I was watching it. That goal there was literally because of we were like going for broke, pretty much. It would have been 3-1. And even on 3-1 though, we wouldn't have gone up because they had Swansea scored more goals than us.
Well, Swansea were playing against 10 men the whole time as well.
They were playing against 10 men. I want to quickly, fair play to Swansea for getting there, but I want to send out a message of hate to Stoke and Reading. Like, come on, neither of you have got anything to play for, as far as I know. Definitely Stoke didn't. Not sure about Reading. I don't think they did.
You were playing Stoke. We
were playing Stoke. Swansea were playing Reading. Reading went down to 10 men. Why?
Well, as you said, they had nothing to play for.
Yeah. So why then? Why?
So you only really have the message of hate for Stoke.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you can't expect one team to lose and the other team to win 4-1.
No,
and then say they're the same, not playing for anything.
I'm saying if Stoke are trying so hard, why aren't Reading trying so hard? Either you both do trash, or you both, Anyway, I want to send Stoke City fans watching this. Why are you trying so hard, man? And James McLean. Why were you trying so hard? He was literally playing the best game of his life after they've been struggling all season, man. It was awful. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to Forest ever. And there's been many bad times at Forest recently. I just can't believe it. Like, we just needed a point, man. And the worst thing is, that the goal what we spoke about against Derby, where Forest player just fouled the guy for no reason, he scored a free kick. If that doesn't go in, we're in the playoffs. We've conceded a last minute goal in like every game since the start after Corona. It's getting ridiculous. And the worst part about it is, I know the Premier League was ended yesterday, but did you see the semi-final?
I didn't see it, but
Swansea beat.
I know the score.
Swansea beat Brentford 1-0.
I saw the highlights.
Yeah, and then Swansea got Swansea beat Brentford. Brentford got a player sent off as well.
Yeah,
and it's like they're going to go to Brentford at home, and I'm pretty sure, hopefully Brentford can do it. But if Swansea beat Brentford, how much more mad I'm going to be, and especially if they get promoted.
They were battering them as well.
Yeah, bro. If they get promoted, I'm going to think, what the hell? Like, literally, that could have been Forest. Like, it's a nightmare. But what I will say is, for any Forest fans listening, or anyone who cares about the Championship, if they do sack the manager, I will never go again, because he's literally the best thing that's happened to the club in so long, and it's been his first season. We didn't deserve to get the playoffs before the season started. So to get rid of him now would be ridiculous. So if they do that, I'll never go to a game for at least.
That whole day of Championship football was just the most insane thing in the world.
Yeah, and I wasn't worried about Forest at all.
No,
at all until the 70th minute.
Yeah, they weren't in the equation.
Yeah, we were losing.
You had West Brom, Fulham, and Brentford all playing for second.
Yeah,
and it was literally a case of like West Brom just need a point.
Yep.
Well, no, sorry, they need a point if Brentford lose. Okay. But it was literally like 1 point between each of them. So it was like, if West Brom lose and Fulham win, fourth place could get second and get straight promoted. But then every single team went 1-0 down.
Yeah.
All three of those teams went 1-0 down. It was just,
No one wanted it, bro.
It was absolutely terrifying because I wanted West Brom to go up for a mate, and it was like seeing them struggle and then go 2-1 up, and I was like, I was screaming on stream, and then obviously 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, it was painful.
Yeah, I was sat watching your stream, just enjoying life. You said, I'll jump on the stream, so I came on happy. I was like, this is fine. Forest were losing 1-0, then it was 1-1.
I feel guilty for that. Someone in my chat was like, it's your fault that they
never brought me on.
Yeah, it was like you jinxed Randolph. I was like, oh, not this again, but I kind of do feel it a little bit.
Yeah, I get you. But now, so even at 1-1, and we scored 1-1, then it was 2-1. It's like, it's 2-1, but it's all right. And then Swansea score 4-1, and I'm like, this actually can happen now. And then it's just a massive implosion. I just don't get how teams do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you go into a game needing a point? How can you lose? It's just, it doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, Brentford lost.
Yeah, I know.
If they had won, they would have got straight
automatic,
promoted.
it's even more.
And now they're bottling it. No team in third ever gets promoted.
Nah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
So
it's always sixth, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Swansea are going to do it, man.
Is the game tonight? The other game?
It must be, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
Can't be. Yeah.
I really want it to be a Fulham Brentford final. I think that'd be so entertaining.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to be Swansea Cardiff.
Yeah,
watch it be Swansea Cardiff, man.
We relegated Charlton. Feels bad.
Yeah,
I actually do feel bad for that because as much as like
exactly, you had nothing to play for.
We had nothing to play for except pride.
No, it doesn't exist.
But it's also it's mainly just because obviously we did our charity matches at Charlton. I feel a little bit of like I feel like I owe them a little bit.
Yeah, you're never gonna get a game there again now. Does minimum playing?
He can't play.
Back off.
Unless he says he doesn't support Leeds.
yeah. Unless he changes clubs.
Well, now the Premiership's ended too.
Yeah, this is a weird season, man. We were doing the predictions. Obviously, we can now, I guess, finalize it. But I really didn't think Man United get third, and they were not. They weren't looking. They weren't looking at getting third until COVID, man. They put something. They did something during COVID, man.
What, United?
Yeah, they did some sort of juju, man. Like put something in their drinks, man.
Some juju on the.
Go check the drugs test on United, bro.
Where did I actually? I know I saved them.
We spoke about him recently.
Oh, here we go. All right, so we said... Wait, didn't we have like a
bet?
Wait, we put a bet on Arsenal-Chelsea as well.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. That's next week.
Yeah, it's the final. Yeah. But I've not lost any money here because you said... I had to give you £1,000 if United got second.
I think we said last week, though, we'd do a £5 bet.
That was on...
Whoever gets the most points, though.
I think it was all Arsenal-Chelsea. It was like... £5 on the result and then £10 on the score, I think.
Well, we said we were going to see who could get the most right out of these.
Yeah.
So you get a point per position you get right.
Do you want to get the table up?
Yes,
you got
please.
it?
You get yeah. Okay, I've got our predictions.
Okay.
I don't think I've got a point.
Oh no.
I think you've won.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, here it says Arsenal on top of the league.
Is it next season?
Yeah. But I can't believe it starts in 6 weeks.
That's so soon.
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to do that video again.
Yeah, you should.
But I really don't want Swansea Cardiff to go up.
If one goes up, at least you'd want both to go up. Although I think Swansea and Cardiff aren't even close to each other.
It's like, what? If I'm going there, it's an extra like hour and a half on.
I don't think it is. Let me just quickly check. I think it's... I might be wrong here, and I really may be wrong, but...
Look, Cardiff's there.
Yeah.
And Swansea's there.
Yeah, but that's, bro, Wales is like, it's bumpy, man. There's a lot of hills.
Let me look. Cardiff to Swansea.
Oh, it's an hour drive. Never mind.
It's an hour drive.
Never mind. I've been to Wales before, obviously, and like certain parts of Wales, it takes like 6 hours to get there because you go up the hills. And, well, to be fair, I get lost.
What?
So, yeah, I assume most people don't get lost.
Well, if it is a Cardiff-Swansea final, I am going for Cardiff to save me 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
That is the only reason.
Yeah. Right.
So, okay. Well, I went Man City, Man United, Liverpool.
Yeah.
None of those are right. Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal. So I got 0.
Yeah. Where did I go?
You went Liverpool, City.
2 points already.
Yeah. Tottenham.
No.
Arsenal.
No.
Man United.
No.
Wolves.
7th. One spot off.
Then Chelsea.
You know what I always realize about the big teams is that they always just. I feel like no matter who is, obviously apart from the season where Leicester won it, no matter who's there, it always ends up being like the top, like top 4, top 6 in the top 4, top 6.
Yeah, for sure.
Just find a way.
We need to do a proper prediction for next season.
Yeah. We need
to do right at the start.
Yeah.
The week before it, we're going to do a full prediction of the whole table.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to have a £10 bet.
Yeah.
We're going to have a £10 bet. Whoever gets the most points on however many positions you get right.
We should do fantasy football, man. You should do it.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't have the want to log in every week and change players. I'd happily do. You know what? Can we create a separate fantasy football? Me v you. Just me. Yeah. And we don't change it.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
So you make a team at the start of the season.
Yeah, don't change it. People do that a lot. Yeah, we can do that for sure. I usually like logging in, but I don't have the competitiveness to continue it because I'm usually in a league with my bro, or I'm in like my Randolph league, and I end up like in 200th or something. There's like nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I was in a league with people that actually, well, I still have my brother's friends. If I actually was competitive with, I would really like go for it.
That's what I had a bunch of my mates play. They do fantasy football.
Yeah,
and their punishment is whoever loses the league has to do like a naked calendar.
Oh shit!
So
okay.
it's fully.
I'll never lose that.
No, I'm literally there. Like I'm not doing this because I'll lose the care after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I'll remember it.
Yeah.
3 weeks from the end and be like, oh no.
You know, my mate at school, we used to do it then. He used to want to do a championship fantasy football. I'm like, bro, how do you? That's just the lottery.
That is literally the lottery.
Literally, like,
you can get like 2 or 3 players that you're like, yeah, this player, you know, you get a Ben Rama.
Yeah, easy.
That's it. But everyone would have Ben Rama in their team.
Yeah. It's mental. But yeah, so Liverpool, City, Man United, Chelsea, Leicester, Tottenham, Wolves. So annoying, man. Like Leicester in the top 4 would have been great. Wolves as well. That'd have been great, but wasn't to be. Shout out to Lampard though.
Yeah, he's done bits.
And shout out to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Well,
as well.
let's not give a shout out to Lampard until after the final.
Okay, yeah.
Because if they lose that, that's it's still a decent season, but losing to Arsenal in the final, that's a stinker.
True, and I think I still back Arsenal for in that final, but I think Lampard, he had a lot of criticism, didn't he? A lot of doubters, and he had a rocky start.
Did he come in when there was a transfer ban as well?
Yeah, came with a transfer ban. Lampard is that guy where it's like, hasn't it always been known that he's like a really smart guy, like got a massive IQ? It's always been said that. I think he seems like a smart bloke.
He seems like a smart guy. Yeah. I see that.
Yeah,
that's the way he dresses.
Yeah. You see that clip where he's having a go at Klopp?
No,
he's like swearing at him. I hate it when people have a go at like managers for swearing at each other in players. I'm like, come on, like I don't know, like it's football, isn't it? It's different.
Just do a diss track. Come on,
Lampard dropping a diss track on Klopp. That'd be great.
Well, speaking of diss tracks,
yep.
You know who should drop a diss track?
Sidemen Sunday. What?
Well,
I looked at the list says Sidemen Sunday on it.
I was going to say Toby should drop one on JJ.
Oh yeah, he should. Oh bro, that video.
So we did a Sidemen Sunday video. We'll move away from football now because we know not everyone wants to listen to football. I mentioned it in my Twitch stream, and everyone was like, "Oh, you have such a big football audience, so you should talk more about it." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's so many people like football, but so many people just get triggered about football."
Yeah.
The second you say anything, you're like, "Oh, I reckon City will win the league next year."
Yeah.
Well, how can you say that? Oh, have you seen Liverpool this year? It's like,
yeah, it's because we've got maybe a big football audience, but obviously in that football audience, it's split between like 100 different teams.
Yeah.
So, and then most of them are like the top 4 teams, so you always get a little bit of slack.
And the people who don't care about football really don't care about football.
Yeah.
So
it is funny that a lot of the audience is like football based, because obviously, I mean, you came through FIFA, JJ came through a lot of the Sidemen literally came through FIFA. And now you guys have moved away from it a little bit, but they're like, the enjoy for FIFA is still there from the audience. I did a FIFA series, it's doing really well.
The enjoy. FIFA, the enjoyment.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
you said the enjoy of FIFA.
Oh, I don't know. You guys know by now I'm a waffler. If you're here to listen to like a well-spoken podcast, this ain't the one.
Let's change our name to Waffling.
Yeah, we should. That's a great name for a podcast.
Waffling with Mini Minter and Randolph.
Yeah. And then the other guy sits in the corner.
I didn't fire a shot.
No, it's not a shot. I think they should put him in, man. He's a great addition to the podcast. I like listening to him.
I think he is.
What?
I think he's in all the podcasts now.
Yeah, but not like still sits like off, right?
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like it when someone sits off. Like, you know, on Joe Rogan's one. We should have spoke about that, to be fair. Have you seen Joe Rogan stuff going around?
No.
There's a clip about him talking about gaming.
Okay.
Maybe I'll play it in a minute. I'll just play it and we'll just listen to it.
Okay.
but we'll get to it. But it was taken out of context, I believe. But anyway, Cyber Sunday.
Okay, Cyber Sunday. We'll talk about that. So we did a video, a sponsored video. I should say that hence why we had the money to spend.
And I watched it all. Can't believe it. Thank you.
Did you watch the whole ad?
Yeah. Bro, that's why I tweeted. I was like, I really want a Cyber Dragon. I actually want one.
2 days before the video went out, someone came in my stream and goes, "Bro, it's so sick. I was playing Dragon City and I saw there's a Sidemen one."
Yeah.
I was like, "No way."
That's a big surprise.
Like, no way.
Side note, I was playing Rocket League and I put a Sidemen flag on my car.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah,
and
got that a while ago.
Vic's that one as well.
Yeah. Why? Where's ours though? Where's
Yeah.
our separate ones?
That's a hard game, man.
It is really hard.
So hard. I can't believe how
There's
hard of a game.
big skill gap.
Yeah.
Big skill gap. You should watch some of the guys that
Look at it.
place. There's some of them literally they'll just air dribble and dribble round everyone and score. It's amazing. But anyway, Cyber Sunday.
Yeah, go on.
We had $100,000
Yeah.
to spend on each other. So it works out at about £11,000 each.
Mm-hmm.
Someone added up £11,000 and they were like, "That's only 77. That's not 100." And I was
No,
like, dollars,
that's
and
not
also
bad.
we made it a rough amount. So that it was,
Also, dollars is like, everyone always complains, like some titles have pounds in, sometimes have dollars in, but like dollars is like the universal like
yeah,
money of the internet. Like dollars is the internet currency.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
That's how it is, man.
if you put pounds in the title, it won't do as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And like, so I was doing my fan art competition. So now I said it was like $500, and they were like, "Why is it dollars?" And I was like, "Well, because not everyone entering is from the UK, and literally the person who won it was American." So I was like, "Well, there you go." Like,
Is that a spoiler?
no.
Okay.
Yes. To be fair, I did do it on Twitch. Like some have seen it, but I'm gonna post it on my main channel. I was gonna do it on my second channel, but I was like, I think it's a good video. It's so funny. We're just calling everything trash even more. I think people literally expected me to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Like,
Oh, this is really good.
great." Yeah, but I was like, "No, this is trash, bro." We'll actually, we'll get onto it in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so we each got £11,000. We went around, we got a person in the Sidemen to buy for, and you just had to buy them stuff. You could be nice, you could be mean, whatever you wanted. I got JJ to buy for.
Yeah.
And loads of people said the same thing. "Why didn't you buy him Windows?"
Yeah, it's
And I'm like, well, Harry bought him Windows in the Christmas one.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't done it. It's
yeah.
like
He has Windows, he just doesn't activate it.
Yeah,
He has it.
it's a joke that's been done. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
So I kind of, at this point, I'm there like, what do I buy JJ?
Yeah.
Because ultimately, what would you buy JJ right now if you had to?
It's hard, man, because
He literally doesn't need anything.
no. I'd buy him some hamster food or something like that.
So this is what I was going to do, and I ran out of time.
Yeah,
I was going to
okay.
go buy him a bunch of hamster stuff.
Yeah.
We ran out of time.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting him things like, there's a couple things that made no sense, like a banjo. Got him a £600 pen just because he can't write.
Yeah.
So I got him a Gucci tracksuit. I got him a
That was
bunch
actually
of-
dope, man.
The tracksuit.
He looks sick.
He
Yeah.
was so upset with it.
Yeah, he looks so sick. Yeah.
I said to him, I was like, "You will put this on, you will hate it, and then I guarantee I see you doing a music video with it
wearing it.
because
Yeah.
it looks dope."
It looks, yeah. Maybe not for just walking out in the street, but for like a
No,
music video
and
or
with
like
a pink
party.
do-rag.
Yeah,
It did not work.
Yeah.
But then I got him a bunch of like massage stuff, which
He just, like,
he's
he likes
tried,
massage-
and
yeah.
he said it's sick.
That's sick.
I got him sex toys.
Yeah.
Which that's it's a video. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get something. So that's the whole thing for me is it was a video.
Of course, yeah.
You sound like you're gonna say.
I was
something.
gonna,
Go
yeah.
on.
I saw a lot of people saying like, "Oh, having a go at you guys for like wasting money and stuff," and I was like,
I mean, some of the stuff will be returned,
yeah.
and then the money's back.
Like, I don't know. It is a bit extravagant, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I saw some people saying stuff like, "Oh, why are they spending all this money, shoving it down our throat?" And I was like, "Well," and someone thought, "Oh, they work hard for it," and then someone else was like, "Oh, they don't work hard." I'm like, "Are you mad?" Like,
Yeah, you can't win on the internet.
yeah, like, for sure. Like, what we do is we're very lucky and fortunate to be in this position. But I will say it's hard work. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like it's not easy, man. Like, especially at your guys' level as well. Like, I struggle, and like I don't do half as much as stuff you guys do.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's like you're doing it to create the content,
Yeah,
and it's like if you don't like it, you don't watch it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But also, the stuff that people didn't like will be returned. That money will not just be wasted, kind of thing.
yeah, for sure. And a lot of people will enjoy the stuff that you bought for them or bought for each other as well. And I don't know. It's just people find if you didn't spend the money on certain things like iPhones and like stuff that is perceived to be expensive, no one would be bothered. Like, say when you did like the expensive holidays, like that's not like a piece of technology or something that.
Yeah.
So no one. I just find it odd that people would be bothered. I find it odd that people would be bothered about like you guys spending this much money on like stuff like that, and then celebrate. I don't know, like Kepa being bought for like 60 mil.
Yeah,
Like, are you mad? Like what's going on?
Yeah, it's always a tricky one, but at the same time, it's like it's what people want to see. It's a fun video to make.
Yeah, it is the minority that complain as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, we shouldn't even be sat here complaining. It's my bad for bringing it up. But I don't know. It's just a weird one, really.
So the thing about this video, right, is so Josh and Ethan both get each other, and both of them are very nice to each other.
Yeah,
they both literally get things that the other person loves.
Yeah,
and I'm like, a lot of people say, oh, you know, like, oh, Josh and Ethan were so nice to each other. Like, look what JJ bought. Blah blah blah. It's mean. In my head, I'm like, if everyone did what Josh and Ethan did, it would have been a very boring video.
Yeah. It was good for their dynamic.
Yeah. I'm not saying that what they did is boring. I think you need a big mix. And those two were one end, and they were the very nice. Then you had JJ the other end being incredibly mean, and then you had people in the middle.
It wasn't even being mean. He was just being JJ, isn't it? It was just trying to be funny.
It's more the fact that it's like, I think Toby, it doesn't, I don't know, he's not a flashy guy.
No.
So he doesn't really have anything like that. So if he, you know, someone's about to buy him loads of stuff.
Yeah.
And he comes away with literally an off-white t-shirt was all he will
use.
Yeah. Like the necklace will be used for something, whether it's, you know, he exchanges it. And
bro, I think you should wear it, man. Just because it's a female.
It's very feminine.
No, but it looks dope to me.
He can definitely exchange it and get something else. And there is men's stuff there. But
I think also the thing is that, you know, if JJ went first, it would have been different. The fact that he went at the end and everyone was like, wow, you guys are doing this.
Yeah.
I think it's
the fact that he also complained, like, you know, I got him all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then he sat there and complained, knowing that he's got
a boomerang.
A boomerang that's awful, that he also called the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
And then I said, you mean like the Trinity?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, the Trinity. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And then the wine,
But then again, it's like a talking point, isn't it? Like again, if everyone did what JJ did, it would have been boring because it's too much.
Yeah.
If everyone did what Josh and Ethan did, it would be too boring because it's too similar. I think it worked actually. Like the
it
combinations,
worked perfectly.
Yeah.
And him going last as well worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of those things where it's like, you got to remember everything is for content. So Toby being annoyed by it, it's like, yeah, you know, he might, after the video, he might be a little bit like, oh man, I kind of wish I got something.
Yeah, it was just a video of the day.
But at the end of the day, yeah, it's for the video. And if that video is better, then that video is better because of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Weirdly, didn't see that much backlash from it though.
No.
Which I was very surprised considering how picky everyone is.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah.
You know, like someone says something upsetting or someone's a little ungrateful for a gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bought the wrong iPhone.
Yeah, it's like, because you know, I bought him the iPhone.
Yeah.
So he actually texted me during the video and he goes, have you bought me the iPhone? And I went, I don't know, mate. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. What do you mean? This isn't the point of the video. So then I turn up and he's like, you bought me the iPhone, didn't you? I don't know. And he went, I bought myself one. And I was like, are you for real? Just wait a day.
Yeah.
Like, you could have bought one last week. You could have whatever.
Could have bought it online, man.
Yeah. And so then obviously he's showing Toby his stuff and he's like, well, I bought this for me, but you can have it. So yeah, that was the only thing I was sure he wanted.
Yeah. You know what I was glad about as well? I enjoyed the fact that the part of you guys buying stuff wasn't very long and you guys reacting to it was the main chunk.
So when we like first saw the edit, we were kind of there like, oh, only 12 minutes, 13 minutes. But it works.
Wait, the whole video is 12 minutes?
No.
Oh, okay.
The shopping part.
I got you. How long was the video?
An hour.
Oh, right, nice. Because I was watching it while I was like playing COD or something in like on mute. I was like multiplayer.
You just said, wait, was it only 12 minutes?
I was like, no wonder I watched it.
You watched all of it.
Yeah, I saw all of it, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know, like sometimes you can tell it's a good video because when I watch YouTube, no matter what video it is, I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, I'm bored now, I'll just turn it off. But I didn't get to that point ever in that video. I was like, oh, I'll turn it off soon. I'll turn it off soon. And it ended. I was like, hey, that's a good video. So
who do you think, I want you, you watched it.
Yeah.
So you know what everyone got roughly.
Yeah.
If you don't, you can ask.
Yeah. There's certain points where I was, getting a triple kill maybe.
Okay. Doubt that. But
no, I'm multiplayer, it's possible.
Yeah. So I want you to
Actually, I was shooting bots.
Oh my god.
I watched a pro player like do a tutorial, so I went into like a free for all with bots. So I was just killing bots while I was watching.
Okay, I want you to rank the gifts.
Okay.
So who got given the best, who got given the worst?
In terms of the actual gifts, not in terms of like what it brought to the video.
In terms of the actual gifts.
Yeah, so JJ bottom for sure then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let me try and remember them.
If you want to literally say anyone, I can tell you
Right.
a
So
rough.
I think what did okay, yeah, I remember it now. Harry had Vic.
Harry bought for Vic bought for Harry.
Yeah. You bought for
I bought for JJ.
yeah.
JJ bought for Toby.
Toby bought for
bought
you.
for me.
Yeah, right. So I think to be fair, I think Josh did do really well.
What, buying for Ethan?
But only because I think he got a range of things that he enjoyed. I would say Ethan did well, but I don't like the idea of getting one thing that's expensive because in the end of the day,
watch?
the Rolex, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like that is probably one of the best gifts. Like anyone sitting there thinking, I'll take a $8,000 watch. Or whatever
Yeah, I
it
know what
was.
you mean. If you're getting a bunch of gifts,
Yeah.
you'd like Josh ended up getting Ethan that like expensive chocolate, toy car, clothes.
Yeah, clothes is a good one. Yeah,
Yeah, so he got loads of stuff.
I feel like the clothes actually. I could see Ethan wearing a lot of the clothes as well.
Yeah.
like the t-shirt you got. I guess I can see you wearing it. Was it
The
an
off-white
off-white
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely
sure.
see you wearing that. So I think Josh done well. I wouldn't
Okay.
put Ethan like a second maybe because I think just the one
But
watch
who
purchase.
Who'd you put above him? That's the issue.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, what's the comparison?
Yeah. I know what you mean, but
Harry bought for his holiday.
Yeah.
He just bought-
Although I genuinely think like, so we saw that shirt.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it was a bit big. Ethan's wearing it now.
Oh,
I
sick.
saw Ethan post a picture wearing it.
Nice,
and I was like, looks good on him to be fair.
yeah,
But he did try, bless him. He tried.
Yeah.
And the shorts were decent.
yeah. I was really disappointed at the time though of the reaction to the underwater drone. I thought the reaction was very, very minimal from everyone. I thought that was one of the sickest gifts, and I know it's
Well, I
because
mean,
Vic.
I'd seen it, so I wasn't going to react.
No,
Like,
yeah, you were
I
there.
paid for it.
But I mean, yeah. Not counting Vic either, because Vic got one for Harry, which explains why he wasn't reacting
Yeah.
like mad. But I feel like everyone else was kind of like, I'm like, bro, it's a sick gift. Imagine you're underwater.
Isn't it?
And you're, like,
It was
driving a drone around.
$2,500 as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's a sick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't think Vic wanted it. Is the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, I don't like drones.
Yeah.
I was there like, this is
No, but like Vic would. Okay, you telling me if Vic on their trip didn't get someone else to use a drone, he wouldn't post a video of himself swimming underwater.
very true.
Exactly. So
Very
like,
true.
come on, even if you don't want to use it, Vic, still get it used by somebody. I guess maybe it has to be Ethan then.
It does.
I'm looking at the other gifts and I'm thinking,
Because I don't think Ethan or Josh. I'm trying to think if they got anything bad.
yeah, they didn't really.
Because I mean, I'm up there as well in terms of Toby buying for me.
Yeah,
My presents are up there.
yeah, they were good.
Like the only thing I was questionable about that Toby bought me was the shorts. The first pair of shorts he got me, the Burberry ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he said to me afterwards, he was like, "Yeah, I bought these, and I knew they were kind of ugly."
Yeah.
Like,
For the video.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'd probably go, yeah, Josh, Ethan, Toby.
Yeah. I liked Harry's gifts, but again, it was more for like the entertainment of the video.
Yeah,
Same with the JJ's, but
I'm annoyed that not Toby, Harry literally had a Vespa
yeah.
lined up, and he left me to go collect it.
Yeah, but I don't think Vic could have even
No,
cared.
he wouldn't have. But that would have been so funny.
Yeah, it'd have been so good. Especially if you could ride it in that garden. Like,
Yeah.
turn up in it. I'm trying to think. It's hard to actually think what everyone got each other.
Well, you're taking out Toby, JJ, Harry, and Ethan right now.
Yeah.
So Vic got Harry a couple bits of clothes.
You know what? I like the clothes that Vic got for Harry. I thought they were sick. He got the jumper, right? That says like, I'm not French.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like a Harry style.
Yeah, I feel like, I'm not
Harry
gonna lie,
Styles.
when I saw people to buy for, I was there like, I'd love to have bought for Harry.
Mm.
I feel like Harry would have been super easy to buy for.
Yeah, because he just enjoys the small things, like the little wheels.
Yeah, he'll appreciate them, even though realistically, like, he showed more joy out of those wheels
Yeah.
than Vic showed out of a $2,500 drone.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harry will appreciate, and I feel like it's also easy to find something his style. Like, he loves like a fleece.
Yeah.
You get him a nice fleece with a designer
And
brand.
he'll wear
on
it for like 3 years.
Yeah, you get him a new pair of Yeezys.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's sorted. I feel like Josh is quite easy to buy for because he has a particular style.
And you can pick it up on it. But I feel like the issue with Josh is that like, no matter what you get him, his reaction will always be like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah,
like, he'll mean that, and it'll be a good reaction, but he won't be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, like Ethan was.
Yeah.
Whereas Ethan, to be fair, I think Ethan would have been very easy to buy for purely because he was expecting to be stiffed.
Yeah, okay.
Because the last 2 present buying videos we've done,
okay,
he has forgotten until the day. He bought Harry. Was it Harry? Whoever he bought first, he got Harry a lettuce.
Was that for the Christmas one?
Last Christmas.
Yeah.
He got Harry a lettuce. Then this Christmas, he got me, and he got me a pair of Skechers on the way, and he got some toilet paper and put brown sauce on.
Oh my god.
So it looked like poo. That's what he got us. So he was there like, I don't think I'm going to get anything good because I haven't got anything good.
But then he drew Josh.
And then Josh got him and bought him all the nice stuff. And it was like, how has this happened?
Oh man.
But yeah, I was happy with my gifts. Toby did very, very well.
Toby did well,
I
yeah.
did appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm trying to rank the rest. I'm struggling.
I mean,
think
you've literally just got me, Harry, and Vic.
So what you got JJ the Gucci thing. I'll put you there. That's a dope. That was a dope. Like
Gucci. I got him 2 bottles of alcohol, a pen, some sex toys, massage stuff.
You know what? The massage was good. The pen was jokes for the video, but
the pen was just weird.
Yeah.
And honestly, at that point, I was running out of things to spend on.
Yeah, just stuff like this.
I was just we walked past it. There was a 30 grand pen.
Oh my!
And I was literally just like, do you have anything more reasonable?
The thing is, people buy that stuff, you know.
Yeah,
people buy the pen. It's mental.
Honestly, I don't reckon he knows where that pen is.
Nah, no way.
You should get it put on a chain.
Yeah, you should wear a pen.
Yeah, that video was fun. I don't know. It's harder than you think.
Yeah,
I know everyone's gonna hate me for saying that, but it's hard to spend that much money.
Yeah, especially in
very
an hour.
short.
Yeah, short.
Well, it wasn't in an hour.
Oh, was it longer than that?
It's in the title, but in the video, I literally say, "Oh, we've only got an hour left."
Oh God.
Halfway through the video. God. Yeah, we added that title. We added that to the title last
Yeah,
night.
nah. Yeah.
You know what? I should have bought JJ actually. I should have bought him a way to, manscape himself.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah.
He definitely needs that.
He does.
Because we know.
I don't know that.
I don't know that either. But
You know how many memes there are of me and him, like...
KSI Simon.
Yeah, in that video, though. They're literally like, Simon, or like, oh, that's all right, I get to buy for JJ. Everyone in the comments is just like, Simon happy he can finally buy for his girlfriend.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, if I was in this challenge, I would have literally bought, if I had someone with a girlfriend, like Josh or Freya, I would have literally bought everything for Freya. It would have been so funny. It would have
been so funny if you had bought everything for Freya.
I would, because you see how you guys are like, what? And especially when Toby bought the thing for Talia.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell? I would have loved to be there and be like, all right, so my second, you were so angry or perceived to be angry, and then the next item is like another thing for Talia.
It would have been so funny if someone had bought, like Ethan had just, because Ethan bought Freya a sex toy and some Gucci shoes.
Yeah.
Toby bought Talia like a bag and a Gucci purse. And that would have been you've made a really good point.
Yeah, keep bringing that out of the bag.
If he had literally just gone like, okay, here's your first thing, and he buys you like some socks.
Yeah.
And then he goes, all right, I got this for your girlfriend. Okay, I got this for your girlfriend. This for your girlfriend.
But girls are so much easier to buy for as well.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan asked Freya, and she was literally just like, I mean, if you're spending, I'll take this. I'll take this.
Yeah.
Whereas, I felt guilty, to be honest. I was just there like, I don't want to buy him this. I don't want to buy him this.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna like it.
But yeah, speaking of Manscaped.
Yes,
Manscaped.
Should have bought some manscaping things.
We should have. Today's podcast is sponsored by none other than Manscaped. Manscaped is dedicated to helping you level up your body grooming game. Full body grooming game. So that's everything. Everything on your body, you can groom it now. Because of Manscaped.
Okay. Wait, you missed out the intro, mate.
Nah. Go on then. Spam that out.
Summer is in full action, and we are thankful for our sponsor today, Manscaped, for keeping us fresh. Sun's out, buns out, bums out.
Yeah.
Buns, same thing.
Yeah.
And hopefully, your pubes are not out.
You know what? I always forget, like, we're in 2020 and, like, this is an ad read now. Like, what the hell?
Hopefully your pubes are not out. I mean, that's true. Manscaped offers all the right tools to keep your hair groomed above and below the belt.
Manscaped is dedicated to helping you level up your full body grooming game.
They actually just released their Shears 2.0 nail kit, which is the perfect add-on to their Lawnmower 3.0 or Perfect package.
The Shears 2.0
Shears
is a luxury 4-piece nail kit featuring tempered stainless steel tools. Bro, tempered's always a word that I don't know what it means, but it sounds sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was going to make a product, I would put tempered in the title. Because I'm sure you can even get tempered squid, right?
Isn't that tempura?
Oh, yeah. And it includes slashed tipped tweezers, rounded point scissors, fingernail clippers, and a medium grit nail file.
You're probably wearing flip-flops and people don't want to see those nasty unclipped toes of yours. I actually got... Toby bought me... I do have toes.
Wow.
But Toby bought me off-white flip-flops or sliders.
Bro, them sandals that JJ got for Toby were a violation though. The first ones was like, funny. But
the first ones were just kind of ugly.
Yeah.
And then the second ones, oh my God.
The second one looks like something straight out of Deji's wardrobe.
Although Vic got Harry that wallet, which I'm going to be honest, I thought it was hideous.
Really?
And then he bought shoes to match them. And those shoes were the ugliest things I've ever seen. Like, I would prefer to wear Toby sandals. Because at least if I wore Toby sandals, I think people would think it's a joke.
Okay.
Whereas if I wore Harry's ones, people would think like, you're trying right now and you're wearing those.
You're trying and failing.
Those were hideous.
Oh my God. I was going to say before we get back into it, I really need some nail stuff. I don't take care of my nails.
Same. I bite my nails.
I don't bite them, but I pick them.
No, I bite them. And it's horrible. I don't want to, but I don't have the Manscaped tools yet.
Well, now we're going to have some Shears 2.0s.
Yeah, I need the nail kit.
Yeah. No one likes your ungroomed set of feet, fingers, and most importantly, balls.
It's true.
It is true.
No one likes your ungroomed balls.
No, they don't.
No.
No one does.
That's why they have forever changed the grooming game with their Perfect Package 3.0.
The Perfect Package 3.0 kit comes with Essential Lawnmower 3.0, water-resistant, cordless body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your manscaping routine.
So I did actually have this. This is the Lawnmower 3.0.
Yeah.
I can't show you it.
He was like, should I show the razor? And I was like, well,
it's not in here.
It?
It's not in here because I've used it.
Yeah.
And I can confirm it is actually very, very good.
It's sick. It doesn't cut you. It's very safe.
No, I've used others in the past.
Yeah.
I've used other competitors in the past.
Yeah.
And I actually have cut myself.
I've cut my balls.
And there is there's no other feeling.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It hurts and it puts you off.
It doesn't stop either. It doesn't stop bleeding.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. I'm like, it's because it's like the smallest cut.
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing's behind it. Right?
Yeah. It just keeps. It's not like it gushes blood. It just keeps. It's always there.
So hey, I'm still bleeding. Anyway,
But I have done 2 successful cuts
with Manscaped,
and I have 0 cuts.
Bro, it's got a little light on it as well, so you can see what you're doing.
Oh.
And it's waterproof, so literally you can just be in the shower and just jam it out.
That was a weird phrase.
Yeah.
This is the best trimmer on the market for those of you in need of a chest shave or a ball cleanup.
Everyone needs a ball cleanup. I'll tell you that.
They do. I have very little chest hair, but I was like, you know what?
I've got a lot of ball hair.
I have a lot of ball hair, and it's all gone now. I don't anymore.
Thanks to Manscaped.
This 3rd generation trimmer features skin-safe technology to reduce manscaping accidents.
Inside the Perfect Package, you'll also find the Manscaped Crop Preserver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer, because we all know how painful chafing can be when you're wearing your bathing suit all day. I wear my bathing suit all day sometimes when I'm playing COD.
What?
Especially if they're swimming into Warzone.
You'll also find the Crop Reviver, a testy toner that's designed to give you a pep in your step.
Subscribe to the Perfect Package and get a new blade refill for your lawnmower trimmer delivered to your door every 3 months. Hey, we need to get that. Well, I say we as if we're a couple and use each other's.
We only have one. That was one thing I said to Randolph actually when he gave me that, and I was just like, it's not used. It's like,
yeah.
Had to check, For a limited time, subscribers get 2 free gifts: the Shed Travel Bag, $39 value add, and the patented high performance reduced chafing Manscaped boxer briefs.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code What's Good Podcast at manscaped.com.
So do yourself a favor and always use the right tools for the job.
Yeah, and click the link in the description. You will get 20% off and free shipping with the code What's Good Podcast at manscaped.com.
That's 20% off with free shipping with at manscaped.com. and use code What's Good Podcast. Summer is here. It's time to manscape.
Let's go. Yeah, link in description. And it's always so funny because every brand that we like put on the podcast, especially Manscaped, is they'll send it me because it was my address on the thing. And Simon's was like, "Where's mine, man?" So we get another one sent out for Simon. But yeah, everything we do on this podcast like really fits us.
We actually have turned down quite a few because we don't believe. Like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever we have spoken about, we do genuinely like think they're good.
Yeah. Before I came here, I put some of my moisturizer on.
I shaved my bum the other day.
With Manscaped.
Yeah,
Damn.
got kind of bored. I was like,
Yeah,
you know what?
just like there. What else can I shave?
Sun's out, bum's out, you know?
You just bald one day. You're just like, well, it's great for your hair as well.
I know, eyebrows.
Yeah, just no,
My head's gone off my head. I was like, I was bored.
not a single hair on Simon's body. Hey, guys, Manscaped's great. Yo, they should do that. They should pay someone the big bag to shave.
Josh.
Yeah, and everything though.
Josh Zerka.
Yeah.
How much would Manscaped have to pay
Yeah.
you to shave every bit of your body?
Head, eyes, beard. Oh, bro.
You know what? He'll say something too much though. Like he will genuinely say like 20 mil. And I'm there like, you wouldn't do that for a mil.
And it's good content at the end of the day.
It's
It
a
will
great
bang. It
video.
will bang.
And also a mil.
Yeah.
Like a mil is so
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
it.
Oh, bro, I would do that for a meal.
Like he would look like a naked mole rat for a couple weeks. And then it's done. Like his beard will probably grow back in 3 days.
Bro, I'd love to see Josh bald.
He'd just wear a hat.
He would wear a hat, yeah.
Just, yeah. It's calm. No one's
Yeah.
going to see your pubes anyway.
Nah, exactly.
Yeah, it's, yeah. But yeah, that's Manscaped.
Check them out. I don't think we were supposed to read every bullet point, but we do that because we enjoy the brand.
Yeah.
Whatever they want us to say, we'll say it because that thing there is amazing.
It is. It's genuinely very
Guys, it's got light on it. That's mental.
I think JJ is actually quite hairless though, to be honest. I don't think I should have bought him it.
No.
Should have kept it for me.
He's always said that. He's always said like, yo, I don't have any pubes.
That's not all we talk about though.
He does bring it up a lot though.
He does.
Like,
Yeah, he does. Well, he actually brought out a new song recently. JJ.
Yeah.
Obviously, he dropped his video for Killer Killer last week, which we spoke about. Very good video. Very good song as well.
Yeah.
But he dropped Lighter with Nathan Dorr.
Nathan Dorr. I'm just still doing like ad-libs.
Okay. So that song is genuinely very sick. Very different to his normal.
Yeah, of course.
Well.
Branching out, you know.
I mean, technically, JJ is the feature on it.
Yeah, he's a feature. He just put it on his channel.
It says, I swear the song says Kathan
Dorr and
Kathan Dorr
KSI.
and KSI. I swear it says Nathan Dorr X KSI.
Yeah, that's just the modern way to
But
do
then
it,
it says Lighter feat KSI.
on the artwork.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I don't know. But song's very sick, very summer feel. We both reacted to the video.
Yeah.
Did you believe that was him dunking to
Nah,
start with?
no way. No.
See, I was there, I saw the dunk and I was like, he can't dunk.
Yeah.
They've either lowered the rim or that's not him. And I was trying to figure it out.
Well, I know Troy who did the video. I'm like, he's sick with the effects. I'm like, nothing's real. I'm like,
But did you think it was a double?
no, I didn't think it was a double. I thought it was just, I thought it was like added effects.
Okay. Because then I saw the next dunk he did, I went, that's not him. 100%. And then he did the 3-pointer and I like paused it and you can see his body shape's a bit different. And then at the end it says like KSI double.
Yeah.
I was like, this little bitch.
Yeah, it did not get me at all. I don't have that much faith in JJ to dunk. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, he's a very athletic guy, but
Yeah, he can't dunk. He can't.
because it's hard. It's so hard.
It is very hard.
It's one of them things where it's like, especially us being in England, we don't know it. Like,
Yeah, and he's short.
yeah, and he's very short.
Did
Did you watch his video where he's
He measured
height?
himself, yeah.
What was the end outcome?
Well, he says he's 6 foot in it. But
Still.
have you not seen how he measured himself?
No, I haven't watched it.
So he puts a tape measure against the wall and puts a little mark at 6 foot. But while he's doing it, the 6 foot mark that he's marking is above him. And then he grabs the freehand camera and just holds it at a weird angle where you can't see how tall he is.
He should have got you to do it.
That's what I've said. I posted a main channel video and I said if it gets 1 million likes, I will measure him.
Yeah.
But I said 1 million likes because he's going to hit me if I measure him.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've got to make it worth it. It's not going to get 1 million likes. It's not going to get 1 million views.
Go and like it, guys. Go like it.
Go like it.
Bro, it needs, man. He needs to measure himself. Because I want to know because...
He's 5'11". 100%.
Yeah.
100%. With his hair up, yeah, he's 6 foot.
His hair is what... Because I think we're the same height, man. Bro, well, I'm 5'10 and a half.
He's definitely 5'11".
But yeah, but how... The thing is, what I want to ask you is how big is half an inch?
I mean,
Yeah,
so
because
that's a factual thing.
I know.
You don't need to ask me.
Yeah.
It's not an opinion. That
Well,
I
it's half
have.
an inch, like 3 centimeters or whatever.
Half an inch is like, that's like a meter, isn't it?
What I'm saying is, like, he does look taller than me.
Yeah.
But first of all,
He wears big shoes.
he wears
Firstly.
massive shoes, and he wears a bandana, and he has big hair.
Yeah.
So no one knows what height he is, and he always does this with his, like, in pictures.
Yeah.
Like,
It's always head up.
Yeah.
Head up, toes.
We didn't have a measuring contest, not with dicks. I didn't need to add that,
You didn't.
but the way I said it,
Manscaped dicks.
True.
Wait, we got a little bit off topic. He released a new song.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Don't know
The
how he got
song is
from.
very sick. It would be sick to see that get top 10 first.
Yeah, go support it, guys. It's definitely like it's a track that appeals to everyone as well. So
Yeah, for sure.
you have the KSI audience in his fan base, but you'll also have Nathan Dawes and
I think once it's in the charts, it should stay there, because I feel like it's one of those ones that people won't hear it because they don't know who KSI is, but then they'll hear it on a radio and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know this one." Like that's one. My mum, for example, won't ever know who it is.
Yeah.
And then I'll go home and I'll be like, "Oh, you heard JJ's new song, by the way?" And she's like, "No." And I'll play it and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, I like this one."
Yeah.
But
Me and Susan play this all the time. What?
Yeah.
Me and Susan are just like
taking the mick out of my mum.
no. I'm taking the mick out of any mum.
You specifically said it about my mum being friends with Susan.
Was your mum got a friend called Susan?
I don't think so.
Well, then obviously I wasn't.
Well, your mum's friends with Karen.
Nah. No.
Yeah.
Screw Karen.
My mum's friends with Karen.
I could never be friends with Karen.
But yeah, Jake Paul also released something,
Yeah.
and basically they had a little back and forth on Twitter, Insta, I don't know. It was like, and they basically said that they were going to get more views than each other, and I'm gonna be as neutral as I can while everyone's still going to say I'm biased.
Mm-hmm.
JJ took a minor L because he did say, "Watch me get more views,"
It's Jake Paul got more.
and Jake's on 3.8, JJ's on 3.6.
Jeez, okay.
So it's not far off.
It's still an L though. An L's an L at the end of the day, Simon.
It is an L.
Mm.
But JJ's reply, I do agree with, and it is a big dub.
With
JJ's
the
now
plays.
got, I want to double check how many it's on.
I haven't heard the song yet from Jake Paul. I was going to react
You haven't
to it.
heard it?
I've seen a snippet on like
I'm
Bread
kind
Batch.
of annoyed you haven't heard that because I wanted to know your opinion on it.
I know, but I've not reacted to it yet.
That's kind of annoying.
I was going to do a reaction, but like, I feel like I'll get claimed. Will I get claimed?
I don't know,
By
if
Jake
I'm honest.
Paul.
So right now it's on 1.6 on Spotify.
Okay.
But I think it's actually higher than that live. I think JJ
I
put
can
it on
check
his...
live.
You can?
Yeah, one sec.
Well, JJ put it on his story anyway. Well, this isn't loading. No, okay, yeah, it's on 1.5, roughly. 1.75.
1.85.
Okay, it's now on 1.85. So in the last 4 hours, it's gone up 100k.
Okay, nice.
So Jake's is on 200,000.
Yikes.
So that's a big difference. Like, considering it's close on YouTube,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's that much difference on this.
Yeah.
Like, that is an L for Jake. That's a big L for Jake.
Yeah.
So, and what JJ also pointed out is Jake isn't listed as a writer on the song.
Mm.
So it's another L.
There's an L, actually.
So I think JJ did take a little L,
Yeah,
but I
just a
think
little
it's
L.
not one that I think Jake can really sit there and brag about for ages.
Nah, not at all. I don't like JJ took the L in terms of Jake getting more views, but I don't think it means, he's competing in music at all.
No.
It's also one song. Like JJ's done a madness so far this year.
But it's one of those ones you'll also have to just go back to. Like JJ's main channel right now, it's become a channel it doesn't bang views straight away.
Nah, I don't.
Because he doesn't upload much. So it's one of those channels where it's like, you go back to this song in a year and it's on like 20 million views, 30
Yeah,
million views, because
sure.
it's just one that people just go on because that's all he's uploading.
Yeah, YouTube views are weird. Like apart from the big bangers like, in life, like the chart toppers, like as in like number one for like 10 weeks, you don't really often music videos don't get that many views anyway.
No.
It's weird. Like, what quantifies like success in terms of music is like Spotify plays, and chart positions for sure. But I always think chart positions is just like it's kind of like an award season thing. It's more like a bragging rights thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter. Like what matters is like the sales, really. End of the day.
Well, the thing is, you'll see like, for example, on YouTube, I see like, AJ Tracy, for example, or something. He'll celebrate a couple 100,000 views overnight.
Mm.
And I'm there like, you'll look at a YouTuber like Jake Paul, for example, will go, "Oh, overnight I got 1.8 million."
Yeah.
But AJ Tracy's song is going to be everywhere.
Yeah, top 10
give
like
it a
20 weeks.
year, and that video will have 80, 100 million views or
Yeah.
something, and it'll be it'll be number one. It'll have 100 million plays on Spotify, something like stuff like that. And it's like AJ Tracy's just it's the difference between you're a YouTuber that makes music. Like JJ has now, I think, passed that, and he's now a musician.
Yeah, for sure.
For his main side, obviously, his JJ Olatunji channel, he's a YouTuber. But music-wise, yeah, I think he's actually a musician now that has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Rather than
for sure.
what Jake is.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed you haven't listened to Jake's,
I just haven't got around to it yet. So I wanted to film it like a genuine reaction. I have heard the snippet though quite a few times, and so I already know like
the vibe of it.
Yeah, I know what the song sounds like.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I listened to it and I was like, it's definitely not bad. Like,
Bro, it sounds like a bop, man.
It's decent.
Yeah.
I'm just there like, the issue for me is it's just not anything. Like, it's not one I'm gonna go. I will never ever listen to it again.
I don't know, man. I might listen to it.
Listen to it once, and I'm kind of, for me, if I was in his position and I had made that is a transitional song on an album, like a freestyle skit almost.
I think Jake could do well in music, to be fair, though, because like in music nowadays, the way it's going, the talent is not really in the performance in any music. In terms of the current like hip hop rap state, don't get me wrong, it is
look and how the song sounds.
You have a lot of artists that like I say Post Malone, like Roddy Ricch, who are like clearly talented in terms of like vocalists, but a lot of the songs, in my opinion, are more about like the songwriting and like the catchiness of the song in terms of how it like relates to the beat and the hook and everything. So I feel like if someone else writes Jake's songs, he can get away with a very easy like monotone performance and low-key performance that does do well.
There was 2 writers listed.
It was designer, right?
There's designer.
Kind of
He's
sick.
also in the video.
Jeez.
For like a little bit right at the end.
I do think that like there shouldn't be any. There actually shouldn't be any quarrels if you don't write your music. If you claim that you write it, then yeah.
If you claim you write it, my issue is if you also claim to be a better musician than anyone.
Yeah.
Because it's like ultimately you're literally just rapping along. Like, so if you release a song, for example, and I rap Eminem Lose Yourself in a music video, like I just release a video where I rap Eminem Lose Yourself, and mine gets 1 million views and your original song gets 100k, am I now a better musician than you?
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
No.
That's my thing. It's like,
but you have got a better song than me.
that's what I mean. That I don't, but technically I don't have a better song. Eminem has a better song.
Yeah, but then if your song gets number 1, then what?
I don't know. To me, I just see it as I think you're already above other people if you write your own stuff.
Yeah, but then like
in terms of talent,
my issue with it is that you'll be like, oh yeah, I write my own stuff, but then someone's made the beat, someone's wrote the hook, someone's performed the hook. It's like you haven't made that whole song.
But they're as talented as you.
Yeah, but then like the writer who wrote the person's song that you're talking about is talented. They're talented.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, so say you do a song with Zishan. Zishan makes the beat for you, and you rap. Like, you can claim to be a good musician, but so can he.
Yeah.
Whereas if I wrote you a rap, Zishan made you the beat, I think you can be like, I'm a good performer. I don't think you can claim to be a good musician.
Yeah.
You can be, like, if you've had input, then yeah. But if you are literally, I'm going, this is how you should rap it. I'll literally rap it, you just copy it. You're a performer at that point.
Yeah.
You're not a musician.
Sure. Nah, it's not. Well, then
what
you
have
can be
you done?
you can be a performance musician. Like, you still have to play the guitar. You still have to be able to sing and perform.
No, but you're just rapping mine. You're copying exactly what I've done. You're not playing guitar. Where'd that come from?
No, well, that's what a musician is. So, like, if you...
Oh, no, if you can play the guitar, you're a musician. I agree with that.
But like, what I'm saying is, if you write the melody...
Yeah.
And I play your melody on the guitar, am I not a musician?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing the instrument.
You're a musician, but I think I would say that someone who's created their own melody is more talented. Unless it's like, obviously, if it's crap, then...
Nah, but then you could say, like, if they're more talented, why are they doing it? Why aren't they doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Because not everyone gets the break. That's like saying I'm more talented than everyone with less subscribers than me. I'm not. There's millions.
No,
of
you're not.
YouTube-
But then you may be talented in another aspect of it.
or
know?
you get breaks.
But then, yeah, but that's look.
That's
That's not just look though. I mean, that's like you have to get into them positions.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, you're talented at getting breaks. Like, okay,
No,
let's move away from like.
I'm being devil's advocate.
Yeah, but I don't know. My personal thing is like I think someone's more talented. Like for example, Talia always says how talented like Taylor Swift is,
Yeah.
and it's like she writes a lot of her stuff.
I just think she writes it all.
Yeah, so it's like she is really talented, whereas someone in the industry who's just kind of like a pretty face that sings. It's like they're not as talented, even if they get even if they have a number one.
Yeah, true.
I don't think they, as a musician themselves, is as talented.
Yeah, true. That is true. I do agree with that fully.
So I don't think that just comes back to the JJ thing. I don't think Jake can say I'm a better musician than you.
Oh, did he say that?
He did a checklist of like want to be the biggest musicians or something like that.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Or I don't know if he might have said artists, but I consider that musician and artist quite similar.
Got you.
Although performing,
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think like when they make a bad song, like I say they, I mean like I don't know, Rice Gum, Jake Paul, Logan. You can call it a bad song. When they make a good song, we have to still say it's a good song.
Oh no, I think this is a decent song, but I honestly, for me, it's just not one I'd listen to again. Like, so the whole thing is something about, what is it called? Something to London.
Straight Out of London.
Straight Out of London. So it's one of the lyrics is like, straight out of London, she's still got an accent. Like, I would make an album if I was him that's the first half is about LA, second half is about London, and use that as the transitional song.
That'd be sick, yeah.
But that's it. I don't see it as the fact he's done that as a single.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that level.
Got you.
I still think it is decent. I'm credit where credit is due. I listened to it and I didn't turn it off and go like, oh, that was.
Yeah, I'm excited to check it out. I hope I don't get claimed.
You will.
But I hope I don't get blocked.
Yeah.
I don't care about getting claimed. I just want to get blocked. I hate that.
Yeah.
Like you just put a video out and it's blocked now. Oh.
Yeah.
I would react to way more stuff if I wasn't scared of getting blocked. It's a waste of time.
You may as well. It is a waste of time, but you'll never know until it's done.
Exactly. Yeah.
What you should do is you should just download the video, upload it unlisted, and if that gets blocked instantly, then you don't need to react to it.
True, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But then what if that gets blocked because it's an exact replica, whereas the reaction's broken up a little bit? I guess you can check.
Yeah.
I guess if it doesn't get claimed, then you like definitely do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, speaking of talented people.
Oh, me? Speaking about me now?
Taylor Swift released a surprise album, which is quite annoying because that's what that's JJ's competition now.
Yeah. Yeah. And Taylor Swift like is in Universal.
Yeah.
She's not even
it's a country
international.
album.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like she's so big that she's universal. So she's worldwide. So even like on Pluto, they're probably like banging up Taylor Swift. Not banging up, I mean like doing up Taylor Swift. Like raving.
There's little Martians.
Yeah.
Gunfinger.
Yeah.
Oh,
this song's good. Great song. My alien
But
voice.
they still speak English.
Yeah, they do. The aliens, bro. They can speak any language they want.
Do you think... So she dropped it as a surprise album, basically.
Right.
So do you think part of it was because Kanye was dropping an album?
Nah. Labels don't work that way, man.
Because I've heard a conspiracy theory that she did it because if she charts above Kanye, that's a major L for Kanye. Because
Yeah, it's a major
was meant
L.
to be dropping.
He was meant to be dropping, yeah.
He just didn't.
But he's never. He's always done that. There's about 20 albums that Kanye said he's going to release and never does.
Well, it's because I think one reason he may not have released it is because of everything online right now.
Nah, he just doesn't finish albums. He's just he's a crazy guy, and he just like he'll just say it's like me going, oh, I'm releasing Gulag, but before I've even finished it, even though I have finished it, actually.
Yeah, but like a week.
Nah, he hasn't finished it. He hasn't finished it. He doesn't finish music. Like so his last few albums, the day they came out is literally the day they've been mixed and mastered. Like they don't deliver it. Like Taylor Swift, this album here would have been done months ago.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Kanye, to say it a week in advance, he hasn't just gone like, oh yeah, dropping an album next month, and then not finished it. A week.
Nah, I guarantee he hasn't not finished it. It'll be mixed, like unmixed versions. He'll not add the instrument in. He does it all the time. Even on the previous albums, it'll be an unfinished version on the track, and he'll finish it later. So like the album will come out, then
That
3
was
days later,
Wolves, wasn't it?
yeah, Wolves.
Yeah.
So many more tracks. They'll just fix the mix, and then like, overnight it's changed.
Well, yeah. So she released that album as like a surprise, which is it's that shows the sign of like someone that's so big. You can do
sure,
that.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Beyonce did it, and it's just like you're gone once you can do that.
It's ridiculous.
Because imagine, like for example, Logic dropped an album, so did Kid Laroi. They just dropped an album without any promotion.
Yeah.
I don't think it would get picked up. Like,
No, to be fair, Logic dropped it
It'll
1
get-
week ahead.
it would get picked up, but it would be a stupid move to do an album with no promo for them.
Yeah, I think Logic's big enough to do that. For sure.
I don't know. I think
He only
you got-
announced it a week before, so that's still like
it's
a
still
surprise
a week,
album.
but and he announced it as his last ever album,
True.
so everyone was hyped for it.
Yeah.
I'm talking zero promotion.
No, but Taylor Swift didn't have zero promotion, man.
I didn't. I saw nothing, and
Nah, but
everywhere
until
online
until you did, and then
once it was out.
yeah, but like they still have that in place to push.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't think it would be smart for Logic to have zero promotion until it's out.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I think him saying this is my last ever album made everyone there like,
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
definitely did impact. Yeah, how it's going to be perceived and listened to. Yeah, but yeah, Taylor Swift is big enough. I think Logic's bigger than you think. You know.
He is huge.
Yeah.
But I think Taylor Swift's on another level.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm talking Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Adele,
Mm.
Ed
Yeah, that's
Sheeran,
true.
that level.
That's true.
And I don't think Logic's there.
Yeah, but also it's the fact that Taylor Swift is like literally one of the biggest artists in the world. So like when she drops, like every
That's what I'm saying. That level.
nah, but it's like what I'm saying. It's not just her. It's you say it's a surprise album, but it's not as if like it's been a surprise to the label and all the radio stations, and
Well,
all
yeah,
the PR,
obviously.
all the promos.
Yeah,
you know,
obviously.
so that's still in place. So it's like
yeah, but that's not my point.
what's your point?
My point is, it would be dumb for Logic to have done that because he's not that big.
yeah,
He needs a little promo beforehand. You see how JJ, like for example, Logic is way bigger than JJ in music. So JJ promoted his album coming up for months
yeah,
and saying like, I've got this album coming out. It's coming out. The smaller you are, the more promo you need.
yeah. But I also think it's more of like a step in your career. So like if JJ was on his like 4th or 5th album, he could do that because he's already built the fan base up. Whereas like if Logic was at JJ's level in his first ever album and he just dropped it out of nowhere, then no one cares because no one even has any. He has no
Yeah.
authenticity yet. So like JJ still has to. JJ's still starting really. I know we've been doing stuff for a while, but he's still like starting at this level, like this high end level.
Yeah. So, I mean, my whole point is basically, I think to do the whole surprise album, and I know you're saying it's not a surprise, it is a surprise to the people listening to it.
Yeah, yeah,
To do that, I think you have to be the biggest level, like the top level in the world, the Taylor Swifts, the Adeles, the Beyoncés. That's the level you have to be to drop an album with zero promo beforehand
yeah. I guess.
to make a good decision to do that.
Yeah.
That's my point more.
Yeah, on their level. But like I could do it and it could be successful for me at my level.
It could be. I would recommend against it though.
Nah, I think it just depends. It depends on like it just depends on your audience. Like anyone could do it and anyone could reap the rewards of it. But obviously mine ain't gonna be as big as Taylor Swift's.
So why didn't you do it?
I may do it.
Well, you promo Gulag song.
Yeah, but that's I mean I can definitely easily drop a mixtape or something with no promo. Happily, you know.
And you think it would do as well?
Not as well as Taylor Swift.
Not as well as your last one.
Could
that
do,
you
yeah.
promoted
I think it
a
could.
lot.
Yeah, because like the promo could come afterwards. It doesn't have to be like if you're telling me like Taylor Swift's just not going to do any like music video, any promo.
No,
she's
that's
gonna
all
drop it.
after. That's completely that's a different thing.
No, but what I'm saying is like after or ahead, you know, it doesn't matter if you're going to put the same level of promo into it. Say if they've got $1 million to put in the budget of promo.
Yeah.
Whether it's before or after doesn't really matter as long as they're going to spend it. It's just different ways of like delivering the product.
But I think the whole thing comes down to Taylor Swift drops an album out of nowhere. Everyone talks about the fact that she dropped an album out of nowhere. You drop an EP out of nowhere. No offense, that's not going to get everyone talking.
Well, no, but that's 'cause I'm not at the level of Taylor Swift.
And that's my point.
Yeah, but that's
You
not a
need
point.
to be at
though.
that level because word will spread. Whereas, no offense, I think if you dropped an album out of nowhere, you'd get your hardcore audience that talk about it. Whereas Taylor Swift is so big, she gets her hardcore audience, which is millions that then talk to the general fans,
Yeah.
and they then hear it, and then they then tell. I will not even listen to Taylor Swift's album. I knew it came out, and it's like the second it came out
Yeah.
because it spreads. Whereas if you're not that level, you will not have your hardcore fans will only pass it on to hardcore fans.
Yeah.
Whereas the general fans won't really listen that much, and then the people who don't even know you won't even hear about it.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. It doesn't make sense because you're definitely correct with what you're saying. But it's like, it depends how big the artist is. That's all it depends on.
And that's my point. That you need to be that level for it to work to the max.
Well, yeah, but that's just obvious.
No, because you were just arguing that you could do it and it could be as successful.
No,
not in terms of numbers, but you could drop an album and you could drop an album with loads of promo. You could drop an album with zero promo, and you're saying that this one could do better. No, I'm saying the songs are the same. I think your album with promo beforehand will do better because there's a higher chance of people being ready to listen to it. There's more chance of the information being passed on.
Yeah. And
then once it's out, people would give it more of a chance. Whereas if you dropped it out of nowhere, people wouldn't listen to the hardcore fans saying like, oh, Randolph just dropped this album. Whereas Taylor Swift, the whole world knew about it. And I know it's because, and I'm saying it's because she's on that level.
Wouldn't you, like, are you saying
who even don't listen to her knew it came out?
But are you saying if she didn't have promo, you wouldn't have cared?
If she had put promo out, I don't think I would have known the date it came out.
Yeah, true.
I would have been like, Tali would have been like, oh, Taylor Swift just announced her album coming out next month. And I'm like, okay. Then I wouldn't have heard about it again.
Yeah.
Like, even though it would have been promoed, I wouldn't have heard anything. Whereas because it was literally out of nowhere, everyone was like, wait, she just dropped a whole album like that? What the hell?
Yeah, true. So
that's my whole thing is just the level. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
Logic's album, what do you think?
It's good. It's sick, man.
So I've only heard a couple of the songs, if I'm honest.
It's sick. So the whole thing is produced by No ID, which is a producer from Chicago who done a lot of stuff with Kanye and Jay-Z. Like, pretty much, I think he literally got Kanye in touch with Jay-Z. I think literally like Kanye got into the world through No ID.
Okay.
Like his mentor. So, right, it's my type of music, man.
Yeah.
The whole Logic album.
I heard the one I really liked was Celebration.
Right, I don't know the track. I just listened to literally. I'm just playing it on like loop.
As soon as I'll literally play half a second, and you'll know exactly which one it is.
I'm not a massive Logic fan anyway, but I just love this type of beat, these type of beats, these type of lyrics. I think it's sick.
This one.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry for everyone if that hurt your ears. I played it away from the mic. But yeah, I heard that one. I really liked it.
Yeah.
My issue with Logic is always he focuses more on the rapping than how the songs sound sometimes. Like there are songs where I'm like, okay, this is actually just a banging song.
Yeah.
But I feel like when a whole album, that's a lot of words for me to listen to.
That's my style. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I feel like it's like new Eminem though.
What do you mean in terms of like
Eminem now, I feel like doesn't make as much of a song. He makes more like, okay, how can I show I'm still a sick rapper?
Yeah, he just waffles. I mean, Eminem waffles a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying Logic's waffling, but it's more that style. It's more the like, I'm a sick rapper.
Have you heard J. Cole's new tracks?
I haven't
listened to him yet either, but I'm excited for his new stuff.
Again, he's one I went off because he used to make songs like Work Out and stuff like that. Banging song. And then I felt like he went more for the, okay, what do I say in my songs? What's the message?
Yeah, that's the best thing, though. That's literally the best thing.
It is, but it's not for me to listen to all the time. I can't do it.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm kind of there, like I need it to please my ears.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I like. There's aspects of it. This is why Eminem sometimes can be annoying. Eminem can like literally write the best songs. Is like very good lyrically, but sometimes he tries too much to be like tries to show his talent as a performer in terms of rap rather than like a lyricist.
No, I fully agree with that. Eminem's my favorite rapper of all time, but I know exactly what you mean. He is literally, sometimes he goes way too much down the everything nowadays is mumble rap. So I'm going to show you how to rap.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of there like, don't really care. Make a song. Like, make the song good first.
I know you can rap, mate.
Yeah.
But no, he's sick. It's just that, I don't know, it's annoying for me because like every YouTube rapper is just obsessed with Eminem and just copy Eminem. It's like
they'll try to go fast.
Yeah, like, where's all like the lyricism? You know, where's all like actual like content? Because Eminem, when Eminem combines his like talent as a rapper, a performer, with his talent as like a writer, it's the sickest thing.
Well, that's when you get like lose yourself.
Yeah,
like,
but
amazing.
often he can just waffle. And then you just put words that rhyme together. It is a talent as well. I'm not hating on Eminem. He's a sick guy, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't care how fast you can rap.
No, I fully get that.
Yeah.
It still needs to, even when you rap fast, it still has to sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ultimately, if you just rap fast and it's not even to a good beat or anything like that, you're just talking fast.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
we need more Kendrick, man. Kendrick's gone.
In terms of what?
Not putting music out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you meant like gone, like he's next level.
No. He was. The rumors were he was going to drop something, and then didn't.
See, Kendrick's another one. He has some banging songs, but a lot of them I don't know. I can appreciate like him and Joe. I was about to say Joe
Cole.
Him and Joe Cole are like. Now him and J Cole are like two of the best rappers, whatever.
Yeah, actually. Yeah,
they're just not my style. I can appreciate them, but not. I won't listen to them.
Yeah.
Whereas Kid Laroi.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, so he's a 16-year-old from Australia that apparently, I was like watching an interview or something, and it was like he was 14 when Juice WRLD did a tour around Australia.
Jeez.
And Juice WRLD started like mentoring him, basically.
Oh, wow.
And then you can hear, I mean, I played you a couple of the songs. You can kind of hear the Juice WRLD like vibe in it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he just released an album and it's taken off. One of the songs he's got Juice on, so that instantly was like doing well. And the song is sick.
Yeah.
Another song he's done like what's the right word? It's a remix basically of Neo.
Yeah.
It's not a cover.
And I get you.
Cover?
It's just like a sample. It's just like a...
Yeah, he's used a sample, and that song's sick, and Neo picked it up and stuff. And then he's got a load of other songs which are sick. My only issue with the album is it's very short.
For real?
Like really short. Oh, actually, wait. It tells you on Spotify how long it is, doesn't it?
Yeah. Maybe it's a mixtape.
But that, I think it actually might not be an album. Wait, is it an album?
No one knows these days. It's just weird. It's weird climate.
I genuinely, I don't even know. It's classed as an album, but I don't think you can class it. You can class it as a mixtape and stuff on here, couldn't you?
If you're big enough.
Well, this album is...
People just call it an album until it flops and then it's a mixtape.
15 songs.
Okay.
31 minutes.
That's short. For how long? 15 songs makes you seem like it's going to be like an hour long.
There is 4 skits.
Okay.
Which are all like a phone call. That's it.
Yeah.
So
that's an album. You can't put a skit on a mixtape. That's definitely an album. No, you can't do a skit on a mixtape. It makes no sense. Oh, you can actually. You can.
Well, that album is sick. I feel really weird because some of the songs, obviously, like the album's called "Fuck Love."
Okay.
And there's a couple of songs on it where it's like he's talking about girls and stuff, and I'm there like, he's 16.
Oh God.
It's weird. Like it's actually very weird.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think he'll be huge, I reckon, in the future.
Bro, you know, he's got a cool name. I'll give him that.
The Kid Laroi.
When you said Kid Laroi, I was like, that's a dope name, man, whoever that is.
Do you think he'll keep Kid in his name?
Yeah, I think so.
So even when he's like 40?
Yeah, because
I'm the Kid Laroi.
All the rappers who ever changed that made a mistake. Like when it was like Lil Bow Wow and changed it to Bow Wow.
Lil Wayne is still Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne's still Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's true, actually. You should keep it.
Yeah. But I dropped it. Lil Romeo. Changed it to Romeo. Who else you got?
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, he stayed it. Just look at it.
Yeah. Everyone who kept it.
I feel like now Lil doesn't even mean what it used to be. Like when you were like Lil Bow Wow, you were literally, he was like
you were a kid,
12-year-old rapper. Yeah. Whereas now I think I'm Lil Randy.
Yeah,
I'm Big Randy.
I wonder if Lil Tecca will get rid of his.
I don't know Lil Tecca either.
I got black, I got white. What you want?
I maybe know a song, but
Ransom. I reckon you'd recognize it.
Yeah, I recognize the song, but not as a.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think Logic's album will be his last album?
Nah, no way.
It is his last album, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it won't be, for sure.
Because he's now moved on to Twitch.
Yeah.
He streams at like 4 a.m.
No, his time. Our time.
Our time.
Yeah.
So I can never catch his streams because it's 4 a.m. But I can't see him not making music.
Nah.
He said this is his last album. He's just a massive game fan, basically, is what he said.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna play some games on stream for like a few months. Then he'll start doing some streams where he makes music.
Yeah. Or he'll just like, maybe it might be his last album like, on his label, and then maybe he'll just do like a passion project in the future. Or
Yeah, it might be last album. Might release some EPs.
how old is he? I'm sure he's still young, right?
He might just do EPs and stuff.
Yeah.
But
True.
yeah, he's definitely going to release more music. 100%.
Yeah.
How old is he?
30.
Yeah, he's definitely going to release.
Yeah.
Definitely going to release more.
I was John Lucas is 31.
You can't just not. Like, the amount of music he's made and released, you can't not love music to have done that.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
So there's no way he's just going to cut that out of his life.
Yeah, just stop. I mean, he may just maybe he'll work on. He might work on other people's music. I think on the album he literally spoke about a record label, or I can't remember exactly what it was, like a publishing company or something. So I think he's definitely like going to pursue maybe newer artists, help them out.
Well, speaking of like music, and obviously we go back to Jake Paul.
Yeah,
He's got a boxing match coming up,
yeah.
which him versus Nate Robinson,
Okay.
who is an ex-NBA player.
Oh, jeez.
He's like 5'9" or 5'8".
Okay. What? An NBA?
Yeah.
What?
But he could dunk.
Wow. So you're saying there's a chance for me? I'm 5'11". I'm 5'10 and a half actually, but I round up. I'm 6 foot, you know.
There's no hope. There's no hope for you.
Nah, I'll put a trampoline there. I'll do a dunk.
Did you ever watch that show on Trouble? Was it Trouble?
Nah. Maybe a
It was basketball, but at the end they had trampolines.
Okay, like the
Slam ball, I think it was called.
Okay,
something like that.
That's sick.
And
And,
it was-
that's actual sport, not like a halftime show.
No, they had matches, and it was
shit.
basically like you have normal basketball in the middle,
Mm.
but then you have people protecting the trampolines. They have to try and
Oh.
time their jumps. So,
Sick.
like as you go to dunk
Yeah.
off the trampoline, they jump.
Oh, that's sick.
It was so good.
That's dope.
But yeah, Jake's got a boxing match against this guy on the undercard of Tyson versus Jones Jr.
Yeah, God bless. God bless whoever's on the end.
What is this world?
Yeah.
Like, think about the fact that JJ realistically could have called Jake out, I reckon, for that and fought him.
Mm,
But it would have been a waste. That would have
Yeah.
been a huge waste.
yeah.
The fact that it's like you could be fighting right next to Tyson. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
That's so
To be
mad.
fair, it's big up for Jake Paul, innit? To be on that card, really.
Yeah,
Kind of big step.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Jake has to worry.
Nah.
I think he's gonna win that quite easily.
I think Jake's a good fighter, man.
He is, and I don't know. I've only seen one clip, so obviously a clip doesn't mean much. But Nate didn't look like he was
Fair.
near this level.
Why does Jake keep fighting short people, man?
Why do you think?
Yeah.
It's easier, isn't it?
Yep.
That's what I mean. JJ fighting Logan was actually that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I was gonna say if Jake fights JJ, I think I'll be more nervous for that than Logan.
Yeah,
I'm scared of Jake, man. Jake's like a
Jake's more lethal, I think.
yeah, he's like an animal, bro. Like I think Logan works hard, but I think Jake has to prove more than Logan. Jake's the
Yeah.
little brother, man. Like you gotta think about Deji as well. Imagine how much like Deji wants to prove to the world that he's not just like his little bro, his big brother's little bro.
Well, if
Whereas,
I saw Jake and Logan fighting as well, I would always think I would put more money on Logan winning, but you're more likely to be embarrassed by Jake.
got you.
So I think like say I trained for 7 months or a year and fought both of them, I'd be like, yeah, I think Logan will beat me 99 times out of 100,
Yeah.
but with a professional performance. Jake would beat me 80 times, so less, but he's more likely to just knock me out.
Oh, okay, got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Like he's more attacking kind of thing. So it's like, I'd be more scared of him, but I will lose to Logan every time.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying I'd beat Jake 20 times out of 100, by the way. I'd lose every time. I'm just saying in terms of like a ratio, like Jake's more wild, I think.
Oh, you know what you should do?
What?
You should fight Logan because you're like more just.
I don't think. You know what I wish I'd done? I wish I had trained from the second JJ trained with him,
and
I had been JJ's like
for Logan,
fighting partner. Because if I had trained for that whole time, I'd hope I'd be that good, and it would have been perfect for JJ to learn to fight someone that tall.
Yeah, true.
And he could like imagine Logan's face on me because I'm a generic tall white guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that fight's huge. I feel like we need to do something. I think it's September 12th.
12th, okay.
Yeah, someone actually called JJ out. I don't even know who it was.
To fight.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's an American sports personality. I don't know who he is.
Do you think JJ could even get back into boxing?
Definitely can get back into it. I think it'd be a waste if he did, though.
Yeah.
Unless he's getting millions.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a waste. Like right now, his music career is only going like stupidly upwards.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he does want to ever do it again, we'll be able to get out of that mindset.
Definitely. He definitely would. I think it would hinder him.
Yeah, because I feel like for boxing, you have to literally put everything into it. So I think you have to stop doing music.
Yeah. And I feel like if the way he wants to do boxing, the way he wants to do music, he has to put everything into both of them.
Yeah, you can't.
No.
You can't do that.
So
I think you could take time out of music more than you could take time out of boxing, for example. So like he could get some music ready and be like, all right, I'm gonna go do boxing now and have that release because he's prepared it. But I don't think you can't prepare boxing, obviously.
no.
You can't prepare a gym session.
Yeah. I've got seven from last week just saved up.
Yeah.
I might unleash them all in one punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I just think it's a bit of a waste. The issue with this fight though is if this Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson doesn't have eyes on it, I just think it makes the JJ Jake fight pointless.
Yeah, or if Jake loses.
If Jake loses, then there is no fight. That is the end. But I'm very confident Jake will win.
Yeah,
like,
he'll win the fight.
Yeah,
it's more. I think this is more of like an exhibition thing, and like this is more of like him being on the undercard of Tyson.
Yeah,
get some eyes on it and him, and then on Jake, and then I guess he can still try and push for JJ.
I'm very mixed on who I want to win between Jake and Nate because I'm there. Like, obviously, I want Jake to lose because it's Jake, and obviously it would also mean there's no fight, which I don't want there to be.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I feel like if he won, a lot of people would take YouTube. Everyone would be like, hang on, he's a YouTuber and he's just beat an actual athlete.
Could be good, yeah.
High level athlete.
Could be good.
Not that it'll change anything. It's just like for a couple of weeks it'll be all right.
Yeah, that's what you have to remember. Like even though Jake Paul and in the past, especially Logan Paul, didn't really represent YouTube as YouTubers as a whole. Like they actually are still YouTubers.
Yeah.
So like for us, like we still got to support like them going into the mainstream.
That's what I mean. So I'm kind
no matter who they are, really.
I just don't know if I want Jake representing all of us.
Yeah, for sure.
He's the one.
Yeah, not a poster child, but end of the day, like it still pushes it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like,
for
whether
sure.
it's good or bad, like I guess as a whole, it's just another step. But it's weird, man, to see how far YouTube's got, really.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't think is anything happening this week that's noteworthy. I don't know if anything's happening this week.
Football ending. We can talk about as in for next week.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's even...
playoffs, more playoffs games.
Little playoffs, obviously. By the time this podcast goes up, you'll know the first result of West Brom. No.
Oh wait, let's talk about
West Brom.
No, sorry.
That's like Fulham versus Cardiff.
Yeah. Sorry,
I was like, West Brom are up, mate.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you'll know the first result of that, but then next week, hopefully, we'll know the results of both of them. We'll know the final, who's going in.
When's the final of the cup?
Saturday.
This one.
Yeah.
So we'll have that.
So that next week as well. Yeah, if there's anything else happening this week, let us know straight away.
We'll have to try and do a tier list again at some point as well.
Yeah, we need to
figure
do a
out
tier
how
list.
to do it here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for today. Make sure you guys check out Manscaped.
Link in description. Pow. Treat
And
your
we'll
balls.
see you next week.
See you guys later. Peace.